Hi there, and welcome to this video about using variables in library function calls. Now, we've probably already seen that in previous tutorials where we may have looked at, example, putting a variable name into a GFX write line call. But let's have a look at this example, sort of using a different function. Now, I've got an app here, and the idea of this app is to type letters to the screen, or to create the illusion of typing. And what this does is it uses the GFX write function, and GFX write is different from write line in that it just writes it but doesn't move to a new line each time, so it just writes it onto the same line. So we've got GFX write, and I'm putting individual string literals into here, so I've got the H, the E, etc. So these are going in there. And then I've got a TIMER.SLEEP. Now basically what that does is it sort of stops the execution of the program and sleeps just for a number of hundredths of a second, in this case 50 hundredths, which is half a second each time. So when I run my program, so if I save the source and check and run it, we'll see what actually happens. Okay, so it just types the letter or the word hello to the screen. Now, if I wanted to use a variable with this, now as an example, if I wanted to say, well, I want the speed of the typing to be a little bit quicker than that, then at the moment I'd have to go in and change that time in 5 different places. So example, I could go in and say I want it to be 20, and I've got to do it in each of these places, which could be a bit annoying, and I might get it slightly wrong. I want to be precise. So what I can do instead is I could create a variable, and let's call this type speed, okay, and assign a value to it. Okay, and then I can use that inside each of these. So I'm just doing Control V to paste that value in there, and then if I save the source and check it now, okay, so that was quite good. Maybe I don't want it quite that fast, or maybe I've decided I'm going to go slower instead. This time I only have to change it in one place. Okay, good. So the whole point of this video really was just to sort of go through the idea that when we need values in calls to library functions like TIMER.SLEEP or GFX write line, etc., we can just use variables instead, and it will just substitute the value of the variable and send that to the function in order to work in a particular way.